Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today is 4th of August 2025 and it has officially been 3 months and 4 days since I've had the double jaw surgery. I know when I first started this channel that I would try to vlog it once a month on the 29th. However, I just got back from a vacation in Thailand with my family, and since we got back, it's just been straight back to work. So I haven't really had time to record, so apologies to you and myself for not doing this on time, but here we are. And just for the record, I am not wearing my retainer at the time of making this video because I want you to be able to hear what I sound like. Originally, I was instructed to wear these 23 hours a day. The only time I really take this off is when I'm eating, and I have been doing that, so I have been a good boy. But just for the sake of this video, I'm not wearing it. So first thing first, this is what my teeth now looks like. So as you can see, my teeth are still straight. Thank God. This whole process took me about 4 years and 2 weeks plus the surgery. I am not interested in dragging on this process any longer than it has to be. In terms of mobility, I am able to chew most things now. I can now fit about 3 fingers in my mouth comfortably, which I'm now going to demonstrate. No problem there. I'm eating most things that I want, about 80 to 90% of the food. I'm eating steak, I'm eating tacos, crispy, crunchy things. I will say though, one thing that I've noticed since the surgery and the whole recovery, I lost some of my taste bud when it comes to certain food. So like, for example, if I'm eating steak, I'm not enjoying steak like I used to. You know, when you're eating steak, it's not just the flavor of the seasoning the steak, but when you're biting into the meat, you also get that flavor from the meat. But because I can't fully chew it yet, I feel like I'm missing out on that taste. But I don't know, that's just me, that's how I feel. Before traveling to Thailand, one of my concern was how the difference in air pressure from being on a plane would affect my jaw. And I can safely say after coming back and being on a multiple airplane that it didn't really have any effect on me at all. I didn't feel any different. It just feels like I'm flying like normal. Other thing was if my metal brackets in my jaw would set off a security alarm at the airport, and that was not the case. Other than that, it didn't really affect anything else on this vacation. I would say that the biggest pain in the butt that I had really were these retainers, because they were so hard to keep clean on vacation. They would get all like gunky and look murky and just look dirty. It just didn't feel, it feels slimy. And I would clean it. However, I was instructed by the orthodontist not to clean it with toothbrush because the bristle from the brush would cause like a micro scratches in the retainer, which then later on collect bacteria and stuff like that. I still clean my retainer, but I didn't clean it as thoroughly as I would when I'm home. Which, by the way, when I am home, I bought this, here, I'll show you. So I bought this thing called an ultrasonic cleaner. So basically every morning or every like couple times a day, I would just turn the water on, fill it to the max line in there. I drop my retainers in like that, put it on a shelf somewhere. I click it twice. And it just spent about 10 minutes. And it just cleaned my retainers for me. So, and it's actually does a really good job. It actually cleaned the retainer better than if I were to sit down and scratch it with a toothbrush. I am not sponsored by any ultrasonic cleaner company to talk about their cleaners, but I do use them and they do work really well. And I've seen them price on Amazon from like $120 to about like $25. And the one I got is about $30 and it does the job just fine. And I guess we can talk a little bit about the sensation. So I am able now to feel my lower jaw. I can feel the nerve coming back slowly. The swelling is still there on my upper cheek. I can still feel it. And it's a gradual, very slow recovery. It's not something that I can see day to day, but it's something that I can see, like if I look back a month, like a video prior to this, I can see it come down quite a little bit. In terms of my ability to speak, I will say that the surgery has corrected some of my lisp that I've had prior to the surgery. Because before, when my bottom teeth were out here, I was having some difficulty pronouncing some word, especially something that end with an S or start with an S. So with your tongue hitting the bottom of your teeth, sometimes I sound like this. I'm exaggerating it, but every now and then I'll catch myself saying something and I can tell like the S doesn't sound right. However, it is getting better after the surgery. I'm still learning how to talk again. I guess I speak properly, and I never really said the S properly till now. Just before I wrapped up the video, in case if you're deciding whether or not you want to go through the process and get the surgery, I will say that from my personal experience, it has been worth it. Looking back now, you know, the surgery only happened about 3 months ago, and I'm already feeling a lot better. The whole process took a long time. The whole process was 4 years, and I'm still in the process, but it has been worth it. It corrected a lot of the problem that I had. I breathe better now. I'm able to chew food properly. I can bite into food and it doesn't fall apart, which is a strange thing. And it fixed some of my insecurity. I'm able to smile at a camera. I'm not hiding my teeth when I'm smiling in a picture like before, where I would take pictures and I would do something like this. Like, I like how my teeth look. I smile more. So yeah, it is worth it. And I just want to give a shout out to friends and family who were, you know, taking care of me after the surgery. I had friends who would stop by. I had family who would reach out, and my fiance Crystal, who was there by my side. It is so important to have somebody there for you, especially that first month after the surgery. It was rough. From somebody driving you back from the hospital after your surgery to making sure you're taking the right medication at the right time, help you cook, clean around the house. I couldn't really remember what my days were like on the first 1 to 3 days after the surgery. It really was like a blur to me. So having Crystal there was a blessing for me. And P.S. Such a perfect time to get my braces off right before I go to Thailand, because I was able to enjoy so many things and taking a lot of videos and photos, and I didn't have to, you know, hide my smile. We did a lot of fun things. It was really good time to catch up with the family. We went to the island. We went to the night markets. It was awesome. We went shopping. We went everywhere. Really awesome time, and I'm so grateful to have it done. Anyways, I think I'm going to wrap up the video here. Nothing else to report really. I feel good. My apology for making the video late. Like I said again, I've been busy. Life got in the way. But I will try to do this again on the 29th of August. So we'll see you then.